The title of my paper, Analysis of the Effect of Schoology Implementation, Work Motivation and Pedagogy Competence on Senior High School Teacher Performance of Catholic Religious Education in Kuburaya Regency. Introduction, Research Background. The performance of Catholic Religious Education teacher in Kuburaya Regency and awareness as church representative is still low. School administrators do not understand human resources management in the recruitment and selection process for Catholic religious education teachers. The use of technology media for the learning process is still very low. Formulation of the problem. Thus, the use of technology media in learning, especially Schoology, affect the performance of Catholic religious education teachers. Although it is still in general with a limited scope, in addition to motivation and pedagogical competency, which are the means of applying Schoology in the learning process, affect the performance of teachers. Research purposes. The general objective of this study is to find out the effect of Schoology implementation, work motivation and pedagogy competency of the performance of senior high school Catholic religious education teacher in Kuburaya Regency. Research methods. Research design, quantitative research and explanatory research methods. Data source. The study used primary data. Population and sample. The population in the study were 51 SMA, senior high school Catholic religious education teacher in Kuburaya Regency. Because the population is less than 100 people, the sample of the study is all existing population or total sampling. Data collection technique. Data collection in the study used a questionnaire that is Likert scala rule with a score range of 1 to 4 with a score value such as disagree score 1 to strongly agree score 4. Data analysis technique. Hypothesis testing in the study used multiple regression analysis. Previously, normality, linearity, multicollinearity, heterocality, and significant tests were done. T-tests and F-tests were statistically analyzed using SS version 20. Result and discussion. Respondent characteristic. From the empirical data of respondent, it can be concluded that the age 40 years old and over, 58.82%, gender male, 58.82%, level of education undergraduate level 92.50%. Most of the teaching experience range from over 10 years, 58.82%. The result of the analysis recruitment test. The result of the normality test in the significant value of the four variable which is greater than the alpha value 0.05 based on the analysis result. It can be concluded that the data distribution of each variable is normal. The test in the study used the test of linearity at significant level 0.05. If the significant value is less than 0.05, it can be said that the two variables have a linear relationship. The test results show that the relationship between research variables is linear, so that linear regression analysis can be done partially. From the test result, it is known that the three independent variables have a tolerance value greater 0.1 and value less than 10, which indicate that the data testing from the three independent variables do not have multicollinearity problem. The result of heterocadicity testing show that there is no heterocadicity problem in this research model. Hypothesis test result. Multiple regression analysis. The analysis result of the determination coefficient R-square can be concluded that the effect of Schoology implementation, work motivation, and pedagogy competency variable on the fluctuation of value or variation in the performance variable of senior high school Catholic religious education teacher in Kuburaya Regency is 0.96. R-square 0.96 show a positive and significant effect simultaneously. Schoology implementation, work motivation, and pedagogical competency contribute 92.60%. This indicates that the higher the Schoology implementation, work motivation, and pedagogical competency, the better teacher performance and vice versa. The test result of either the classical assumption test or the T and F test show that the model being tested can be used to interpret the effect of the independent variable on the dependent variable either partially or simultaneously. This means that there is influence between an independent variable either partially or simultaneously on the dependent variable. Conclusion. The finding of this study conclude that the seven hypotheses proven significant. The highest percentage in the effect of the three variables, Schoology implementation, motivation, work, and pedagogical competency of Catholic religious education teacher on teacher performance in school. This indicates that the performance of Catholic religious education teacher in school is really supported by these three things. In addition to other aspects such as the recruitment and selection, awareness of the noble calling as a Catholic religious education teacher and commitment. For school administrators to seriously explore the motivation and pedagogic competency of Catholic religious education teacher, especially during selection to provide adequate technological means so that teacher can use them as learning media for students, especially Schoology. All of this becomes a means of supporting the performance of Catholic religious education teacher in school, so that it will affect the student achievement in accordance with the expectation of the church, school, parents, state, and society. Referensi: Abel Maria Helena, Afrian PM, Aminoto dan Patoni, Murni C. Katika Supratman dan Wea S. Turu. Thank you.